Yo, what's up? What's up? Let me know if you guys can hear me well. Make sure this audio straight, but I think everybody can hear me. Bam. Okay, can you guys hear me now? I have no idea why I was muted. What's up, Sneaker Goods Miami? Sneaker Goods Miami. What it do? All right, how's the sound now? Can you guys hear? All right, cool, cool, cool. Man, look, what Nate G said, what's dropping today? Instantly. Well, first off, we're gonna talk about, but today what's dropping is the early access for the military force on Finish Line and JD Sports. So that's gonna be dropping today. So need to make sure your Finish Line apps are ready. I think it's a wait already right now for the early access. What's up, Austin? What it do, man? I think it's some early access this morning for the military force, but we'll get to that one. And the question is that military force mass produced? Is that why we're seeing the numbers drop how they are right now? Because the numbers are pretty freaking terrible on the military force. But honestly, I mean, what are we really asking for when it comes to the shoe? Um, I see a lot of people talking about the price of the military force, in which let's look and see what it looks like right now. Let's pull up the military force because yeah, the price on it is not that good. But I'm almost to the fact like who cares if you want the shoe. I hear a lot of people always talking about, oh man, you know, the shoe is bricking and all that. But what else do you want out of the shoe? That's what I'm. Yeah, real, yeah, real sneakerheads don't care. Now I resell shoes myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's just another way of making money. But who really cares what the resale value is? It gets on my nerves. The main people always talking about, man, I didn't hit. I hate resellers. I can never get the shoe I want. And when there's a clear opportunity for you to be able to get the shoe that you want, you cry about the resale value. You cried that it's mass produced. I don't understand. What are you crying about if that's the shoe that you wanted the whole time? Who cares if Nike makes that many? Come on, man. It's not that many shoes that are $1,000 shoes these days. Of course, you got the Travis Scott red checks. That's $1,000 shoe. Rare commodities, and simply because it did not release on anything other than Space Village location. So that's $1,000 shoe. But why are you crying that a hot shoe like the Military 4 is what it is? So right now, size 10, that's what size I wear. You know, it's like 250. So it's a tad bit above retail with taxes and shipping, stuff like that. Be happy about it. Nobody gives a flying frisbee. You know what I'm saying? What the resale is on that too. I got it on Shock Drop. Austin said I got it on Shock Drop. First pair of fours and Jordans, and I love mine. Man, it's an absolutely incredible shoe. It's an absolute credible shoe. Now I'm gonna tell you what the problem's gonna be is all the stock boys that come out and say how many are in production. Now the stock boys have been in a lot of trouble. It's only a couple reputable people that actually talk about stock numbers who actually understand that these stock numbers can change within 2 to 3 days. It can change within the release date. Don't forget, it was a lot of stock boys out there talking about 100,000 pairs of the sale Travis Scott Jumpman jacks. I haven't forgot about you. I would put you on blast, but I'm not going to do it. So I'll just keep it at that. But anyway, there was a lot of guys out here talking about, oh man, it's so many Travis Scotts out there, man. You better chill out, because it was not that many Travis Scotts. It was not 100K. And as you can see, as soon as the release date came up, it was only 13K. So I don't want to hear any more talk about these early stock numbers, because they can be absolute crazy. And the people who want the military force, let me tell you something. Get on Finish Line this morning. Get the early access, in-store, online. Doesn't really matter. Do the footy apps. You know what I'm saying? So you can cop this shoe and get the shoe that you want. Because I got a strange feeling that this stock number on release day is going to change dramatically. Yeah, man, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dude, it is number of facts. It's weird. People always yell out that they're not resellers, but they cry about the resale value. Man, shut the freak up, man. It don't make absolutely no sense at all. Absolutely at all. Now, the shoe that I was pretty excited about, I'm going to show you guys here too. Which was this. The Cactus Plant Flea Market shoes did drop yesterday. They did a raffle. I was pretty, I had no problems with the raffle. You can hear people say that it would sell out on Saturday morning. Yeah, it is gonna sell out on Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a lot of stock, and it is gonna be some backdoors that happen on the shoe, because the market has been, squeezed tight around the neck on the shoe, because people always talk about so many pairs. So there are going to be some stores that's going to sell them early so they don't have to sit on them. But this is going to be a shoe over a year's period of time. The Military 4 is what I'm talking about. It's going to be a shoe that still performs very well. Now, I'll tell you this, the Cactus Plant Flea Market, who hit yesterday? Did anybody hit on these Air Force Ones that's in the chat or listening in? And let me know what you think about the experience on the site. I thought the raffle was pretty fair. The Cloudfire kind of knocked out the kind of raffle bots. Were some bots able to get through? Yes, but they filtered them out extremely well. I had no problem with this release at all. A lot of people should not have problem with this release. It was extremely fair. The only problem that came with this is most of the people who did hit, they entered once or twice just for the shoes themselves. They didn't try to double back, put different info, anything like that. Those people did not hit. They did an excellent job with filtering out a lot of duplicates. But if you put the same information on the same two different colorways, I'm pretty sure you got an invoice. Now, the problem came on some of the sizes, the bigger sizes, where you got an invoice, right? If you took your time with that invoice, they sold out. And I know a lot of people had problems with that, but what's the deal with the Travis website? I'm going to talk about that Travis site. What's up, is Nick? I'm going to talk about that Travis release because, yeah, it was pretty crazy. Man, I hate that sneaker goods. But, this is what they do with these invoices, guys, and it's been this way for a long time. They're not going to send out the exact amount of invoices every single time, and they don't want to go and double back and resend out invoices, so they send out just enough of people who won that raffle or was selected. And if you hesitated by any means to cop that shoe yesterday, it sold out. That's mostly how raffles go from time to time. Now, you got EQL, you got a lot of this new stuff popping up. Or for a person like me who's been doing raffles, whether it's Google Forms, Cloudfire sites, it doesn't matter. I didn't see the Travis site release at all, Nick. But yeah, that's the problem that you have with these invoice checkout links. Everybody wants them, but a lot of times people are sleeping on, oh, should I cop this? Oh, should I buy it? Let me go look at market real quick. That's where you can make the mistake. If you trust that this shoe and you're reselling, you trust that this shoe is going to do well, cop the shoe. But you need to have some kind of inclination in the back of your head, like, man, I actually kind of like that shoe. You know what I'm saying? So if you actually like it, don't hesitate. Just buy the freaking shoe. I mean, it's no reason to sit up and wait on something like that. But I love the pink colorway. The pink colorway is banging to me. It's something I would wear. The moss colorway is phenomenal too. They always do something extremely different. I like Cactus Flea Market. Their bag is gonna be dope on this shoe. So I can't wait to get this one in, and I'll go over it live with you guys, just so you can take a look at it and let me know what you think. Yeah. Oh, my boy, KB said he hit on that too, and I should get the fours in stores at the local champ. See, that's what you want to do, and that's what you want to have. You know what I'm saying? So these are some great shoes. Last month was extremely hot, with a lot of bangers for a sneaker. It's going to be the same way this month, being on also now. Getting to this freaking Travis Scott thing, right? So let's break this down. I think a lot of people are going to be mad thinking that Travis Scott is the one who hasn't released this shoe. Okay. And you're going to be completely wrong. Like I told you guys earlier before, and I know a lot of people have heard it, that Nike has took over this release of the Travis Scott website and his Space Village. The team of Nike has been all over this thing from the get-go. They haven't stepped back. And I think it's some undercover things going on with Nike and Travis Scott for this release on this site, with his raffle, pairs that actually exist in inventory. But as we know, the Travis Scott site never really has a ton of stock when it comes to shoes anyway. So I'm not sure what's really going on here. I'm extremely surprised that they haven't released yet. And I don't think they're doing the fans, or not really fans, but people who just want to cop the shoes. Yeah, he has been rather quiet on IG, which is awkwardly weird when he has a big release like this too. And that's not the case. You either see him in the Discord that he's in, acting up, dropping things. He's talking about merch. You see a lot more videos talking about the shoes, him giving them to celebrities. This one has just been real weird. Not to say that he's unhappy with Nike. I don't know anything about their relationship, but what I do sense is that there is a issue going on with these shoes and a release on this site. Now, whether there's more pairs to be released on this site, I have no idea. I don't have no idea what the team of Travis Scott, which should be Nike employees anyway, whatever is really going on with that. Now I say this, yeah, J Kicks, I get it. Perhaps they are going to do a first come first serve, and you know what? I don't see it happening now. The last movement on the website itself had the shoes just loaded, and that was by Mohawk. That was by a guy on Twitter, the famous Mohawk. But let me tell you something. It's real iffy. I don't see a first come first serve, because I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be a lot of crying about the shoe, no matter what. So if you want a lot of people sobbing, crawling under their beds, and eating mud pies, yeah, do a first come first serve drop and see how that goes. So I think a raffle is definitely going to be the case on it, and it's going to be similar to Cactus Plant Flea Market's release. Also, main site embedded. No Google form, nothing like that. I think it's going to be phone number based, where you get the checkout link. I still think they're going to do that. I don't see that changing at all. Let me check the latest update on the website itself. Yeah, see, this is crazy. Same thing. Same thing on the website. Just absolutely nothing. We need him to check this stream so he can tell us what's going on. Somebody hit on his phone and tell him Nature Boy is on. Man, bro, look, they need to. Somebody please hit him up. Travis Scott, what's going on with your website, man? Now I know they did very good off the college themed merch that he did was absolutely phenomenal. He did a real good job on that. but I think they're missing it for us, like his merch with these shoes. A lot of people have clamored, they've gotten the shoes, and they're just stuck with the Jordan brand Bobo apparel. If you ask me, yes, they do a good job with whatever they're doing, but that the apparel for this release is so trash. I mean, I don't care what nobody says. That Jordan brand apparel looked like Jordan made it himself to put on. It wasn't anybody that's younger. That looks like old man gear. I don't care what anybody says. That looked like old man gear. Now, I'm an old guy myself, but yeah, we need to get all the YouTubers to go out there and check and see what's going on, because this is absolutely crazy. This is not what the fans truly want out of this kind of release. We don't want this. Nobody knows what's going on with this. So for them to still have that going on is absolutely bonkers. And I can't believe it's gone this far. Actually, I can't believe it's gone this far at all. Without being released and somebody not being madly aggressive about it. My bad, guys. I had this guy um, that was dealing with me yesterday. He wanted to buy my uh, cactus fleas and Air Force Ones, and he's still been DMing me all morning. I guess he's starting to see that the price of those shoes are continuously going up. So I tell a lot of people, man, if you want the shoes, buy the shoes. Don't just wait the prices start running through the roof. Then you want to try to jump on it and buy the shoes. It just doesn't work like that at all. So let's see here. I know we got the military force coming up. I think Hibbett Sports should pull the military force today. Those should begin. The raffle should start with Hibbett's, which was just bought out, well, of course, by JD Sports. So that should definitely be going down. It's not a lot of activity this morning other than those shoes. I don't see anything else dropping. Let me make sure to see if anything crazy is dropping this morning. It doesn't look like it. So hopefully on a calm day, we might see the Travis Scott drop. I don't know. That can be the only thing that can come up. We got Supreme coming today. Anybody copping those Supreme uh, Darwin lows? I mean, anybody copping those? Let's look at those real quick. Let's look at those. Anybody feeling those Supreme Darwins? Oh, baby. Let's look at them things. All right, I got them pulled up here. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I need to know who's copping these. Look at those. Is that what we copping today? I'll pull it up big so you guys can see it. Are we copping the Supreme kicks today? I'm passing on them. I'm passing on them. I can't rock these. I don't. You know what? The black ones are wearable. I really don't feel like they're gonna sell out. Military blues. How much stock? I don't know. I don't have an answer for the military force right now because it's gonna change. It's gonna change. The stock number is gonna change on this shoe dramatically. So I don't really have any stock numbers on them. Retro Jordan said they can keep the Supreme Darwin. Yeah, man. I don't. I'm not messing with this shoe. Um, I mean, unless you just. I'm a Supreme fan. Don't get me wrong. I am a Supreme fan. I don't have any issues with Supreme whatsoever. Uh, yeah, J Kicks. But well, let me tell you this. J Kicks. Look, that reverse swoosh been out for a long time. That's going back to Rodman days. Uh, and this one here really isn't too much of a reverse swoosh. I would say it just probably looks like that on the picture on the outside sole of the other shoe itself. But the reverse swoosh has been out for a long time. That goes way back to Dennis Rodman shoes. Um, and I think Dennis Rodman probably was the first mainstream Nike athlete who actually had the reverse swoosh. So that's been out for a long time. What big up 0 for 12 on raffles? Hold up. 0 for 12 on raffles? What you mean? For Travis Scott to big up? For Travis Scott? On all, you say all releases? Any suggestions? Hold on. Big up, you got to be specific with this one. Oh my God. Oh, it was a limited shoe. So a lot of people, oh, you wear a size 12? Okay, that can be a lot different. Size 12 is hard. That's my brother's size too. You look, man, 0 for 12. It's not to say that it can't happen, right? So it's a lot of times on raffles that I don't use a bot. Oh no, 11 and a half. 11 and a half is hard too. I mean, that's you it's almost like you're gonna have to start getting the half sides up. If you're 11 and a half, you got to go for a 12. I hate to say it. Wear some thicker socks, but 11 and a half is even worse, bro. Yeah, it's KB's right, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I would almost recommend you need to redo your strategy. And if you're local, you got a lot of shops around you that did this release. Now it's easy to go 0 for 12 if you did nothing but online releases. So what's up, Uncle Chrissy? Well, boy, Uncle Chrissy. Now that's who you guys need to go to for the stock number on the military force. And Uncle Chrissy will tell you too that these stock numbers change. That's why he have the urgent updates. He has the alert. He puts the alert out and lets you go that something has changed in the stock number. So that's what you guys need to ask about the military force for sure. But I'm gonna tell you something. Trying to do online raffles and expecting to hit on the Travis Scott is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I appreciate you, big up, but it's gonna be a big down if you're dependent on online. You got to be local. You got to hit up local shops. If you're within a radius of 100 miles, you need to be doing that raffle for that store and going to get that shoe. Because a lot of people I know close to some of these boutiques and stores like that did hit on the Travis Scotts. It's better to be local. Doing anything else other than that online for a Travis Scott is absolutely crazy. Mr. Mailman, what it do? Man, look, bro. Hey, man, look, Mailman, don't come up in here starting nothing crazy, bro. Don't come up in here starting nothing crazy. Look, man. I tried to buy the cactus plant flea market website. It just is not happening. I mean, it is not happening. They had that raffle locked tight. Now in their last release, it was a lot different, but they had that release locked tight, brother. You wasn't getting in that thing whatsoever. So I didn't have many links at all. Heck, I was looking to buy some links and none of my guys had any links. So that just shows you how hard it was. And I'm hearing it was only $3,500 per pair, per colorway. I mean, the rumor is it was only $3,500 per colorway on the cactus plant flea market. So those shoes are super rare. I saw some official images pop up of the shoe. I'm not sure how Nike is going to release them or when they're going to release them. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was definitely pretty crazy. But back to these Darwins, man. Let's take a second look at these. Who copping? Who's buying this shoe this morning? Is it the black pair? If you just absolutely had the extra money, no problem, big up. Yeah. Okay. Let me get back to Big Up's question. So let me look at this. So appreciate your information. New to this sneaker culture. Can you suggest anything I can do besides paying and keep paying resale for every sneaker? Now, let me tell you this. Big Up. In this market right here, it is the best time to pay resale or wait on a release. Unless you're just looking for the most hype sneaker shoe with extremely low inventory, you can pretty much buy every fire. I'm talking about fire sneakers, either at retail or below retail or a little bit above resale. It is what it is when it comes to that. Now, I'll tell you this, if you want to be able to get something not really paying resale, just continue to follow me. Follow me on Twitter if you're not following me already. My updates, I'll be able to put out any info, or I'll have some checkout links for free, mostly in the Discord. But if I do some on Twitter, that's probably one of the other ways too. But like I said, I would definitely recommend that you get close to some local boutiques. You need to visit some local boutiques, local shops that do the releases. Um, Find the ones that are in your area. You need to get on their Instagram because they always put out first come, first serve. That's the easiest way. If you got boutiques near you, or if you don't know any boutiques near you, you need to get on the horse. You need to start working. You got to find out which stores are close. Get on the IG and click on your IG notifications on posts, live videos, whatever it may be, because a lot of times they don't want bots or the resellers to get to them. So you need to be on those IG pages looking for updates where you can just go hop in your car and go get the shoe itself. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that is the absolute best way to do it. I mean, it ain't no doubt about it. That will, not saying that will solve your problem, but your odds will dramatically increase. I'm not around any boutiques. You know, the closest one I'm close to are the ones in New Orleans or Atlanta. Man, I'm in Alabama. Ain't nothing close to me, bro. So, you know, I don't have any of that information. Now I stay on top of the online raffles and things like that. That's just my thing. But yeah, that's probably the best advice I can give you when it comes to that itself. Um, let's see what else we got popping on here, man. I don't see any other kind of breaking news, guys. This can be the day. This can be the day that we actually see the Travis Scott site release itself. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath for it, but this can probably be the day that we can see the Travis Scott release come out, and everybody will be all happy after that. Everybody will be joyful. Um, but that's you know what, your guess is good as mine when it comes to the Travis Scott release itself. Uh, I just don't see much of it happening uh, at all, man. I just really don't when it comes to that. But if it does, it's going to be great. The stock numbers were low. I don't think, even if Travis, I want you guys to understand this too. And I know a lot of people are waiting on the website. Even if you are not going to see any red checks, nobody has any red checks. If anybody's out there screaming that they got the back door on red checks, they're lying. They're absolutely lying. Nobody has any kind of backdoor on the red checks. You do not have it. If that guy's saying he got the backdoor on red checks, he's an absolute freaking liar. You know. Now the sale colorway, sale checks, yeah, people got some backdoors on those, but the red check, you do not. Don't even be a liar. I saw some websites they're actually even talking about buy this. I ain't gonna say the name, but they said buy for $199. Get in the queue for $199. For what? For some red checks? You don't have any red checks unless you went and bought them off StockX or GOAT like myself. I didn't tell anybody I had any backdoor on the red checks. I just was thinking differently. You know what I'm saying? I just jumped on these webs because I already heard that, hey, man, ain't no red checks. Nobody getting no backdoor on red checks. All right, cool, bet. Let me go do my thing. Let me go hit StockX and GOAT and buy them from the low because people out there panicking for no reason. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Thank you. So all these sites are guys that talking about, they got the red checks. No, you didn't. It's only a couple of people and they're the big boys and you won't even hear them. You will not even hear them gloating about the red checks. You will not hear it whatsoever. Oh man, look. Oh dude, you right. You're right. I want to save that. I want to save that for a next stream. But let me tell you this. Uh you're gonna see this more out of Vanessa. Just it's almost like crowd control. And let's be honest, if that website pinged at least Let's say for instance that website pinged uh let's see, if everybody donated $2, right, times probably 10,000 people who visited that site and they were trying to understand why can't I buy this shoe, right? So they probably hit for donations somewhere around easily 100 grand. Now I know I went over the number, blah blah blah, but just think about the people who actually even put $5. $5 times 20,000 people who pinged that website. You know, the donation box was pretty freaking good for you know the Mamba Foundation, and I ain't hating off of it. I ain't hating off of it. But you need to put some kind of disclaimer on the website, Vanessa, if you're gonna do this, right? If you're gonna drop the shoes this way, and you're gonna say it's for the donors, put a disclaimer: previous donors for this set amount. $100 donors only have access to this shoe, whatever it may be, you know. Or if you just really want to get the bag, and I know she don't have to really want the bag. This lady's not hurting for any kind of money. Her spirit is probably hurting because she doesn't have her husband. That's a different thing, right? I understand that. But put some kind of disclaimer stating that, you know what, this is for, previous donors of 10 grand, or this is only for the kids of this foundation. Otherwise, answer the question. It doesn't make any kind of sense whatsoever that she did not put any kind of disclaimer on the website and had people buying this shoe. It just doesn't make any sense. Hyper, I see you. I am not answering you in the DM. I am not answering you, bro. No, I'm just playing. I get with you after the stream. But yeah, Vanessa should have put some kind of disclaimer on the shoe itself. She knows everybody wants to come Kobe's. It was good crowd control. It was great because it didn't do an instant sellout, and that's what she didn't want. But I kind of prefer that she put some kind of disclaimer stating that, this shoe or these products are for previous donors to the organization, Mamba Mentality, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of people don't waste their time and try to get on the website. On the other hand, yeah, was a lot of money donated to them. That's great. But this is not typically the way that you want to try to get donations in this form. Or was she asking for it? I don't know. But I kind of prefer that, she didn't go this kind of route when it came to, that shoe itself. It just was, it was a little weird. I donated some money too. Which I don't mind really. I didn't have to have the shoes like that. I want the shoes. I'm gonna get the shoe, but I didn't have to have it like that at all. On the Kobe's themselves, no, I just didn't have to have it. I really do wish she would have did something different. Now I just seen my boy. I'm too real for you. Post something on. I didn't see this jacket. But let me put this one up on the screen. This Supreme jacket right here is absolutely fire. I just seen I'm Too Real put this up on Twitter, in which he's like the Supreme God. Look at this jacket. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Look at this jacket that's Supreme. I think this is dropping today. Now that is some heat. I won't say I'm actually going for this jacket myself, but this is probably one of the best pieces I've seen, Supreme put out in a long time. And I think it's two different colors. Look at that green. Oh man, that jacket is. Oh man, that jacket is fire. Is that a real? Let me. I didn't see this. I'm sleep on Supreme, y'all. So forget. Oh man. Yep. Yep. That jacket's it. That jacket is dope. I didn't see that jacket. It's not too many people that really go for Supreme these days anyway, so yeah, but that jacket is absolute that's a banger right there. That's a banger out there for the people who going for Supreme today. Forget about the door ones. Forget about the shoes, okay? You know, for the price, the shoes are a dope cop, but forget about the shoes. They had some hats on there this morning too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to grab a hat. Yeah, I'll probably grab a hat. I'm not gonna do the shoes, but that jacket was absolutely bananas. That jacket was absolutely bananas. So I'm gonna hop in there and get it. Guys, look, I appreciate you joining in. Man, let's hope that the Travis Scott release actually freaking happens today. I hope it happens today. But don't get excited about the red checks. If you got the opportunity to get the military force, just buy the shoe. Don't worry about resale. I mean, I don't care if the shoe bricks. If I like it, I buy it. I got so many bricks in the closet that actually end up being a hype sneaker in a freaking couple of years. So don't worry about the resale value. Just buy the freaking shoes if you like them. I'll see y'all next stream. Peace.